urges ECI and CEO Manipur to make heavy security arrangement consisting both state and central security forces for tomorrow's repoll at 6 polling stations of Outer Manipur. Students led by Kanglekpak Students Association stormed Manipur University Vice Chancellor's office over alleged mismanagement and misconduct of Manipur University recruitment process. Manipur celebrates International Dance Day 2024. Manipur University Department of Dance and Music holds seminar on universal peace and harmony through dance and music. Directorate of Health Services Manipur and State Health Society NHM Manipur all set to launch National Deworming Day first round tomorrow for children from ages 1 to 19. Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission State Mission Director N. Bandana stresses importance of diversifying occupations and production of export-worthy goods to stimulate state's economy. And Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board Chairperson K. Sharat says board currently unable to provide medical benefits to all its registered laborers. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC urges Election Commission of India, ECI and Chief Election Officer CEO Manipur to make heavy security arrangement consisting of both central and state security forces for tomorrow's repoll at 6 polling stations of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency. Repolling will be held in 6 polling stations of 3 assembly segments, namely 44 Ukhrul ST, 45 Chingai ST and 47 Karong ST. The polling stations are 44 by 20 Sangshak A, 44 by 36 Ukhrul A, 44 by 41 Ukhrul D1, 44 by 50 Ukhrul F, 45 by 14 Chingai and 47 by 33 Oinam A1. Voting will start at 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. Speaking to media in this regard at Congress Bhavan BT Road today, MPCC President K. Megachandra urged ECI and CEO Manipur to take extra precaution and make necessary security arrangements for the repoll, citing reports about armed miscreants trying to disrupt voting process. He maintained that Congress has sent a written request to ECI and CEO Manipur to deploy 1 executive magistrate at each polling station so that any untoward incidents may be addressed on the spot. The party also requested for video coverage at these polling stations. Megachandra said the Congress party had requested for repoll at 15 polling stations. However, the ECI gave note to only 6 polling stations. He urged the relevant authority to take necessary steps so that election may be conducted in free and fair manner without fear and intimidation, and to ensure that people could choose their candidates without interference and without violating a model code of conduct.
Ikaiba amadi aikogi culture aikogi lairiba system dictator gi mawong adagi tawling bata tawu mayam se masigi ikaiba sita natana parja punomaki hak phangdaba se nuaite parja gi hak phangbiyo khoi election commission amase measures lakhot piyu khulai faiba singna individual oiba hak singdaba khut thingjan birakpa dhap tawbiba chaina piba innocent parja singdaba torpase democracy ki wahan thok laite haine khali adumasi measure se election commission na adagi state government ki home department na mase fajana lakhot piyo haiduna thamjari.
Polling personnel who have been assigned duty for tomorrow's repoll in Ukhrul were dispersed today. A repolling will be held at 4 polling stations of Ukhrul assembly segments. Polling personnel who have been assigned duty for tomorrow's repoll at 47 by 33 polling station in Oinam A1, Senapati district were also dispersed from the district election office Senapati today. This specific polling station has 663 registered electors, including 354 female electors. Heavy security arrangements are expected at all the polling stations to ensure a free and fair election process. Manipur University students led by Kanglek Park Students Association KSA staged a protest rally today against alleged mismanagement and misconduct in the university's recruitment process, carrying banners with slogans such as "Justice delayed is justice denied," "Stop favoritism, nepotism and conspiracy in recruitment," and "Respect the sanctity of teacher-student relationship." The protesting students marched from the university gate till the Vice-Chancellor's office. Speaking on the sidelines, KSA President Sukham Bidyananda emphasized that the protests aim to address various malpractices within the university in violation of rules and ordinances of the university.
Din of student din habagi matangda akoi din si magi concern school gi leiriba head of department na ngasai gi din oiba yade haidana magi Manipur University gi ordinance yauraga su aduma head of department oiba mi do dum din pahen bagumba adugumba Manipur University gi leiriba ordinance pumba pungthu thugai rakpa amal lei aduga amu nakal amarom da hojik Manipur University gi Manipuri department da hojik akoi gi assistant professor ani lawbagi specialization asi akoi gi notification already thokdana process hawraba matungda oja kharana makoi gi yamna lawtuna ba man mo ngama khakta akoi specialization se hongto akanda makoi gi mi criteria su da mi hapsan ba yana ba mo ongda dum singni ngai mo ngama khakta semdokna na honar basina mairoi khunai da sigumba damna khuralo nagi thabak chatharak basida yam nungnang bam khak phawr kanda masi university asi da tawriba thabase masi chumthokdrabadi university asi nongmo ge lakha tara ani haba film duni.
On the other hand, students at Manipur University staged a protest in front of the Vice-Chancellor's office today, condemning the intrusion of unidentified miscreants into the office room of the head of Manipuri department. The protesting students held placards advocating for a peaceful and safe academic environment, urging the students' associations to refrain from spreading rumors without verifying the facts, demanding resolution from the relevant authorities, and condemning intimidation and threats against teachers, among other grievances. During the protest demonstration, Philem Balashur, a research scholar from the Manipuri department, called on those responsible to cease their actions. He said the miscreants had issued a press release accusing the department of misdeeds after carrying out the threatening act. Balashur questioned how the university could resolve a case that is still pending in the court.
Process of the linguistic habits, the modern Makoy to open the Kalera Sumaki specialization in linguistic nature. Maduna Makoy Masaki linguistic from Toko linguistic never. The other department as the Matam Kagi, Mangi 2020 Labali. I could guess Ozakayama, machine I'm seen to extend Toro from Tamakudra, Masi was of the political parties of Maram.
Manipur joined International Dance Day 2024 celebrations today. Art and Culture Department organized the state-level International Dance Day celebration at Maharaja Chandrakriti Auditorium in Palace Compound. Speaking on the occasion, Sangeet Nata Academy awardee N. Amusana calls for a check on misuse of traditional attire like podloy and misrepresentation of the state's cultural tradition. He appeals to the relevant authority to look into the matter. Amusana stressed the need to maintain strict dress code for various cultural dance items and for one to learn the art of dance from a proper teacher to pursue the profession. Taking part in the event, Art and Culture Commissioner M. Joy called for joint efforts to promote traditional dance art forms of Manipur, keeping aside communal differences. Cultural dance troupes from various districts performed at the event.
Festival Toki, Magi, Topagi, Madam Layongani, Adeligi, Bagasandra Festival. Heta toki masih artis semua ini, tina soking way ba, miya tu na, maya tahu dari jen biri ba, lagi itu commissioner way na, thawai yaupiraga leiriba level sidagi karamba mawongda si tawdaba yadi haiba wakin khallaga Bhagachandra festival pangthongba tawsi mapanda tawriba dress setliba tawriba poloi setlaga moina tawriba movement adagi nupira nupara khangdana heta setlaga jawai sabadu akoina kari kadondagi kalmaina punjalaga kari hairaga akoi sigi kangbu sine yadi hoji UNESCO gi kangbu kina numit lepa dumaina akoi isu yadi na koi sweta lepseba.
Department of Dance and Music at Manipur University hosted one-day international seminar today to mark International Dance Day, focusing on the theme of universal peace and harmony through dance and music in celebration of International Dance Day 2024. The event, held at the lecture hall of the department, saw the participation of distinguished guests including Professor S. Imoba, Dean of School of Humanities at Manipur University, Dr. M. Toiba, Head of the Department of Dance and Music and former production in charge of JNMDA Imphal T.H. Chautombi. Addressing the event, Professor S. Imoba highlighted the university's significant contributions to promoting Manipur's rich tradition and culture globally. He expressed a hope for the art and culture to serve as a catalyst for peace in the state. While Manipur University's Head of Department of Dance and Music, Dr. M. Toiba, reiterated the department's commitment to preserving and promoting Manipur's traditional dance and music forms. He called for collective efforts from the public in this endeavor.
Papers in the Senate like the publication of India Pampuna TV Pampuna Kamahita, Kanansi, and dance, also music, the soon the performance, the people that I go to Laina, Jolena, Sovenana, Punamasins and I go to Pambai with a Kamahito, the people Yapaka, Kanasa, like the seminar since.
Department of Dance of Manipur University of Culture marked International Dance Day at its extended campus in Kanchipur today. Taking part in the event, Manipur University of Culture Vice Chancellor Professor Paunam Gunindro stressed the university's focus on academic infrastructure despite limited physical infrastructure. He highlighted the university's recent achievement as the overall champion in the Northeast Youth Festival and its efforts in promoting Manipur's rich art and culture both nationally and internationally. Gunindro stressed the significance of Manipur University of Culture as one of the only 3 universities of culture out of the total 1,170 universities in India. He also noted the challenges faced due to inadequate physical infrastructure and urged the relevant authorities to address the same. He pointed out that out of the 3 universities of culture, physical infrastructure of Manipur University of Culture is the poorest and urged the relevant authorities to do the needful. Supervisor of the university's dance department and recipient of the Ustad Vishmillah Khan Yuva Puruskar Sangeet Natak Academy New Delhi 2022, Dr. Urmika Maibam was felicitated during the event. Discussions were held on strategies to further promote Manipur's art and culture at the event.
Aesthetic and ethical aspect ani sina blend toga yam top masaki culture amu oibsin madna ni akoi ngasi malen simba thungna Manipur gi rasla di ati di tongaleba only Manipur rasla ni classical dances of India oisi Manipur gi sangiton ke do gade gi hai matam da Manipur gi sangiton sini akoi Bengal gi kitnon le kitnari kitnon dagi adigi di Bangladesh pala di mathang mathang nacher bu Manipur gi sangiton sineba intangible heritage of the UNESCO celebrity lai harobuni khangde adigi di thang dani khangde Sobon Gangi had a bit of Hampton that Manipur contribution was Sobon Gangi.
Pitambara English School in Kwakatil, Hinokungembi, along with KMAX, also celebrated International Dance Day in the school today. The event aimed to preserve the rich art and culture of Manipur for future generations. Notable attendees included Deputy Director of Art and Culture Department, G. Dharmadas Sharma, Pitambara English School Principal, Pairapam Nilima, KMAX President Ningthaujam Ajit Kumar, as well as teachers and students.
Mapani changchalaiba influence me ama laiba culture ki mayonsi yang change story dance ki form the society ne ba akoi me wi to sha ko traditional ki oiba kai usita ne akoi na top story se adra si ma pham sita su hogalaiba mai ruising na yang ta ai fa da kham da wa ya da ba thai ga di akoi kana no akoi ki hokra khum kai no ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯃꯨꯠ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯈꯪꯉꯀꯥꯟꯗꯨꯗ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯁꯛ ꯈꯪꯉꯛꯀꯅꯦꯕ.
Competitive World Group Project G conducted an awareness campaign to commemorate International Dance Day at Manipur College, Pishum, Imphal West District today. The event featured the inaugural of the first state-level open online dance competition, where talented participants showcased their skills and the winners were honored in a felicitation ceremony. Directorate of Health Services Manipur and the State Health Society National Health Mission Manipur will jointly launch the first round of National Deworming Day in Manipur tomorrow, targeting children between the ages of 1 to 19, totaling approximately 9,25,124. State Mission Director Dr. Somojit Ningombam announced this at a media briefing at the National Health Mission Conference Hall, Lamphel today. Dr. Somojit explained that the National Deworming Day will occur in 2 phases, with administration of albendazole tablets of 200 milligrams for children aged 1 to 2 years and 400 milligrams for those aged between 2 to 19 years. He assured that albendazole, endorsed by the World Health Organization, is safe for children. Additionally, Dr. Somojit mentioned that the Education and Social Welfare Departments have been informed and necessary tablets have been provided to educational institutions. He urged parents and guardians to ensure their children receive the deworming tablets for their well-being.
Intestinal worm koigi hakchang gi marin da yauriba digestive system gi marin da yauriba worm jing se masi ji endemic oi bai di adum mi khudimak ta yaurga laiba aduna akoi India gumba akoi hygiene khara wat pa sanitation khara wat pa mafam da di almost everyone even adult phoba lai hena masi ma haijage aduga masina media sina sanok bi ji tin ji guli ji charga phai aduna masi ji chatho di deworming tok tho di angang na ba ye ko ji handagani aduga masi gi benefits yamna lai amadi parents and guardians sing nazu angang sing masa masa na puthopiraga guli si chana bai damakta awareness speaker raise to view.
State Mission Director of Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission N. Bandana stressed the importance of diversifying occupations and investing in the production of export-worthy goods to stimulate the state's economy. Speaking at the annual general body meeting of the Startup Village Entrepreneurship Program organized by the Block Resource Center Kairao Bitra at Kongba Ochekon Kunau Community Hall today, Bandana urged the people of Manipur to broaden their scope beyond traditional occupations. She highlighted the establishment of various self-help groups under the Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission, with loans provided to many individuals, particularly women. However, she noted that this has not significantly improved income and the economy due to a reliance on a limited range of occupations and businesses. Bandana urged residents to explore new opportunities and focus on producing goods and products with export potential.
अखोइगी स्वाइद प्रोफेशन से मेनली वीविंग नी हायरगसुको वीविंग खक्तना अखोइना तौरकांदा अखोइ इकोनॉमी से हेंगकदब नतेबा सो वी शुड हैव मल्टीपल लाइवलीहुड एवेन्यूज इकोनॉमिकल ओइवा वायबल ओइबा वखल से कमान खंडगे हाय कांदा पोसे डाइवर्सिफाई तौरसी हाना अखोइना रानीदंग साबा से मी खर साजसनो अनोब खरदि अतोप सासे हायबने बाइना हायसिको बेडशीट सासी सारी सासी बट क्वालिटी दि लेगदोबा मपान थादोकपा से वखन से खनसेबा.
Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board is not in a position to disperse medical benefit to laborers who are registered under the Welfare Board yet. At a press conference held at its office in North Secretariat, Babupara today, Chairperson of the board, K. Sharad, clarified that the board is currently unable to distribute medical benefits to laborers registered with the board. He said it has come to light that some people have started collecting documents assuring that the board will be giving out medical benefit to laborers after the Lok Sabha poll, but that is not true. He clarified that the board does not plan to transfer health benefits to all the laborers. Instead, medical benefits are provided based on necessity. K. Sharad maintained that the board intends to disburse education benefits up to 2022 and eligible laborers registered under the welfare board may apply until July to avail themselves of these benefits. Education benefits will be allocated following a screening process.
July bogi manungda education benefit 2022 ki pin na bagi koi khangan jagi batuni na notice na singba thoga koi laigre masida koi apply to bi lo parents singna labor card holders singna masi apply to bi na ba so koi khangan jani matam chana matang chana to bi hono bi dam ta koi matam su khangan jari loina lusla ku dam kanna koi de hojik medical ki pasa ka pani kholan ne pasa koi ki che jang khomjan ba question ba to bi ma amadu koi site gi board ki site gi koi madu bu apam mas ba leite.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in news on Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh demanding clarification from centre regarding the status of suspension of operations agreement with Kuki militant groups. Keep watching Impact News.
Grocery items, cosmetic items, electronic items, home appliances, furniture items.
Isagi apamba polan sing laibada dukan amada mukchat amada mukchen tawagi mathau tadre. Hojik oirakliba laiba isan mitlon gi fibam yengjarga penai store yonjari ba polam khodima ki offer pijari. Sagolban babudong mantri lekai Impal West padi salam awang lekai sangai tel road Impal West taleng to piratuna polam khodima laibagi nungai ba mahau lobiyo.
NABH Panglaba AOI Babina Specialty Hospital Asida Medical Surgical Radiation Oncology Nuclear Medicine Lying Bagi Kudong Chaba Pizari State Asida Ahanba Oina Thyroid Cancer Gi Iodine Therapy Haubaga Loinana Cancer Kangdop Naba PET CT Scan Lairaba Hospital Ni CMHT PMJOY Card Paiba Amasung Government Employee Singisu Lying Bada Kudong Chaba Pizari Dr. Singna Tumor Board Pamduna Anaba Singi Lying Da Chowna Mating Pangli Akupa Marol Gidamak AOI Babina Specialty Hospital, Sajiva Jail Road, Kabaisoi, Infal East, Tanabiu.
Sister SCD, Pesham Tangi, Indian.
Brother Honore, room size ki matungin na matpamana riba bedroom da pan baya ba subna tagi lupa lisin kunapang na chonga dagi horoga na mezo hapda phangbiga. Brand makal suna lairaba room size kuding monkey chana by AC happy. Mezo Hub Infal. Phone number 7085971598.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh demands clarification from the central government regarding the status of the suspension of operations SU agreement with Kuki militant groups. Speaking to media at the party office in Babupara today, Party State President M. Tombe expressed concern over the lack of clarity regarding the agreement, which expired on February 29 this year. He highlighted the confusion among the public due to the absence of an official order from the Indian government regarding the extension or non-extension of the SU Pact. Tombe urged the centre to provide clarity on whether the SU agreement is still in effect or not. It may be mentioned that State Assembly, during its last session held in February this year, resolved to urge the centre to abrogate the tripartite SU Pact. The party state president also stressed the need for the central government to ensure necessary security arrangements along the national highways to safeguard drivers transporting essential goods for the people of Manipur.
Alliance Punbu Ipai Sabu Pataba Tabakto, Madudi, Madu Patina, Hiba, Maduki habit to I quit the legadamne, other center of the state comment, Atumatam the National Highway Protection Force, implement of you, learn drivers in Sida, Masak and Tonganaba, Miam, Saga, the port, whatever may have to shape the room with the Mukta, license can not regular walkie to keep Piraga. Makoi would live can ba Puri report map do can be Tamukto, Madugi Tamukto, Maduto view.
Manipur Home Guard Employee Welfare Association condemns the directive issued by the Secretary of the Home Ministry to heads and chief secretaries of states and union territories to review the salary scale of Home Guard personnel. Chairman of the association, Yanglem Mangi, briefing the media at the association's office in Luang Shangbam today, expressed dismay over the direction, stating that Home Secretary Ajay Bhala's notification on January 24 to review the salary package implemented following the Supreme Court's 2015 order is unjustified. Mangi said Home Guard personnel adamantly opposed any reduction in their salary amount and condemned the Modi-led government for its actions, accusing it of infringing upon their rights.
Bharat Pumbagi Woi Association Sinazu pre Kosan Lobjaba Ama Oina Supreme Court Koi Kebiet Ama Hare Home Guard personnel Mayam Nangarang Tangwayban Kunto Hanbida Leba Sanglenda Special General Body meeting among Hamjare I Koida Hantaba meeting the Yang Biraga Hantaba Wakanda Kalaga to hurt Pibaya Mawong Man but Tawama Bharat Sarkana Satara Eva Se Masida Manipur Sarkana I Koi the Kalaga Masi Yang Bio Be Hibatolo Pasiki Sikima Wawa Tara Pokataraga, Pin and about Torang Torpada, Taudanaba, Namdanaba, Honabada, Koi Punamuna, Home Guard personnel, Amakaki Natana, human being a Moina Masi, Tenagabani.
Government Hindi Teachers Training College and the Council of Education, Administration and Management jointly organized an extension talk on the topic Happiness, an Achievable Goal in Life at the multi-purpose hall of the Hindi Teachers Training College in DM College campus today. The extension program aimed to emphasize the significance of leading a happy life for both teachers and students of the college. Addressing the program, Principal of Hindi Training Teachers College Professor Thokchom Asha Sinha highlighted how people have shifted focus away from pursuing a happy life amidst the pressures of a fiercely competitive world. She mentioned that the ongoing crisis in the state has led to increased hardships and misery.
If they are happy, the children will be happy, their students will be happy. So it's very essential to create happiness in this stressful world. We should say, stress situation, so how to bring back happiness. This is one of our spirit and a goal. Our team has thought over it several times, how to create happiness. And for that, we have invited a resource person to give us his useful tips to us. When happiness is created, we have example. So I think my students, my trainees, my teacher will digest the theme and implement it and innovate it inside the classroom.
Renowned psychiatrist and resource person at the event, Dr. R.K. Lenin said people often overlook the importance of finding joy in simple pleasures while chasing after an elusive ultimate happiness. He stressed that contentment and maintaining a positive mental state can lead to progress in life. Dr. Lenin advocated for finding peace and happiness in the journey and day-to-day struggles rather than constantly searching for an unattainable ultimate happiness. He also highlighted the role of helping others as a means to achieve happiness.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯀꯔꯤꯗ ꯐꯪꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯄꯤꯕꯗ ꯐꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯀꯩꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯥꯁꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯃꯔꯤ ꯃꯉꯥ ꯂꯩꯕꯗ ꯃꯊꯣꯟ 10 ꯁꯥꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕꯗ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯖꯕ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯖꯗꯕ ꯆꯔꯥ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯐꯥꯎ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯦꯛ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯅꯁꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗꯣꯅꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯀꯅꯥꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯅ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯔꯦꯗꯤꯂꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯩꯕ ꯈꯔꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯐꯅ ꯂꯨꯄꯥ 10 ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯦ 50 ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯑꯃꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯇꯛꯅꯔꯕ ꯃꯨꯟꯗꯦꯗ ꯈꯥꯛꯑꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯗꯣꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯊꯣꯡ ꯂꯣꯟꯖꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯅꯔꯨꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯏꯍꯥꯡ ꯍꯥꯡꯅ ꯏꯆꯝ ꯆꯝꯅ ꯁꯤꯌꯔꯤꯡ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯦꯟꯖꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯤꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯍꯔꯥꯎꯖꯕ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯖꯕ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯏꯌꯦꯡꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ
As Christopher Imel, who secured 921 rank in the Union Public Service Commission UPSC Civil Services Exam 2023, was given a rousing welcome by representatives of various CSOs upon his arrival at Imphal International Airport today. As Christopher Imel, who hails from Technopole District's Imol Kulen, is the first person from the Imol community to crack this prestigious exam. Speaking to media, Christopher Imel said he started preparing for UPSC exam in 2018 and he expressed happiness that he finally cracked the exam on his 6th attempt. While thanking his supporters, he also expressed pride that 10 candidates from violence-hit Manipur managed to crack the UPSC exam this year. Later, All Manipur Ethnical Socio-Cultural Organization AMESCO also felicitated Christopher during a program held at the organization's office.
Ngasigi numisida latpiro mayambu. Thank you, Haninge. Smaina UPSC level set in spite of all what is happening in Manipur. 10 candidates from Manipur cleared UPSC. That shows the power of this state. And I'm very, very thankful to the people of Manipur, to the community, that is my Aimol tribe, and to all the people. Thank you.
CCN Forum Peace Committee has extended financial help to 21-year-old Ningthogjam James, a village volunteer from Hairok Part 2, Maningleikai, who is currently undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity after sustaining bullet injuries. He was injured during an encounter with armed cookies at Genjang near Penjang under Machi Police Station in Tengnopal district on April 12. Press note from Communist Party of India condoles the demise of Comrade Potsangbam Navakumar. The party held a condolence meeting today to mourn his passing away. Anti-smuggling unit of Customs Division Imphal along with officers of Air Intelligence seized gold paste weighing around 972 kilograms valued at rupees 70,31,601 from a man at the Imphal International Airport yesterday. Acting on a tip-off, Customs Division nabbed the miscreant around 2 p.m. yesterday with help from CISF personnel at the airport. Initially, a packet of gold paste was recovered from him and later he was brought to Customs Division Imphal, and upon further checking, 2 more oval-shaped gold paste were recovered from his rectum. Press note from Young Boys Committee, Changamdabi informs that unlawful organizations are banned from entering areas under the jurisdiction of the committee. Now, the sports news. Students' Union of Kanglei Park, SUK, is set to host a state-level Mukna competition for students from May 18 till May 19 at the Indoor Hall of Manipur University, Kanchipur. Speaking to media at its office in Wankai today, SUK Health and Sports Secretary Marangtem Basko Chanu said the Mukna competition aims to promote indigenous games and sports of Manipur and will be divided into 2 categories, under and above 60 kg. Additionally, SUK plans to organize other competitions focusing on indigenous games and sports. Interested students may obtain application forms for the Mukna competition from SUK office in Wankai.
Yelahungaidagi leiraklaba indigenous game sing asi mutkhidanaba yokhatpa haibasi lamdam asigi khundariba yelhau phurup khudingmakki tangai fadaba thodang amani maramaduna mahiroilup amasu oiriba suknasu inatki masana yokhasi haiba thimamagi makhada state level mukna competition asi ahanba khongthang oina pangthokjaragani makha tarakpadasu tongan ba indigenous game singi competition sing thinnabagi sukna sem saduna leiri masida leibak miyamna saugatpiyu haina media gi thongda haijari megi tarik 19 amadi 18 da pangthokadawriba kanglei mukna sangingnaba asida lamdam asigi mahiroi khuding makna saruk yabiyu amadi inatki oiba masana kaya yokhatpada thabak thoram khudingmakta saruk yaminasi haina sukki maikaidagi appeal tawjari.
Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. MPCC urges ECI and CO Manipur to make heavy security arrangement consisting both state and central security forces for tomorrow's repoll at 6 polling stations of Outer Manipur. Students led by Kanglei Park Students Association stormed Manipur University Vice Chancellor's office over alleged mismanagement and misconduct of Manipur University recruitment process. Manipur celebrates International Dance Day 2024. Manipur University Department of Dance and Music holds seminar on universal peace and harmony through dance and music. Directorate of Health Services Manipur and State Health Society NHM Manipur all set to launch National Deworming Day first round tomorrow for children from ages 1 to 19. Manipur State Rural Livelihoods Mission State Mission Director N. Vandana stresses importance of diversifying occupations and production of export-worthy goods to stimulate state's economy. And Manipur Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board Chairperson K. Sharat says board currently unable to provide medical benefits to all its registered laborers. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Dan Mohan Ji Namaha, Purwashram Dai Khoi Khwai Pum Namak Pukon Diramba, Shri